Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. Fear is your best friend or your worst enemy. It's like fire. If you can control it, it can cook for you. If you can't, it will destroy you. Pain is temporary, but the regret of giving up lasts a lifetime. I'm the most brutal and ruthless champion there's ever been. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. If you're not humble, life will visit humbleness upon you. Real freedom is having nothing. I was freer when I didn't have a cent. Life isn't about what you want, it's about what you're willing to work for. You never lose until you stop trying. I'm a dreamer. I have to dream and reach for the stars, and if I miss a star, I grab a handful of clouds. Success breeds confidence. When I step into the ring, I'm not an ordinary man. I'm a beast. Boxing isn't war, but it requires strategy just like war. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm ferocious. It's not about being a champion, it's about being a king. Champions come and go, but a king rules forever. Boxing is not violence, it's the art of controlling violence. A fighter lives in his own world. When we get in the ring, it's almost like we're gladiators. When I fight, I'm on stage, and the fans are like my audience. I don't try to intimidate anybody before a fight. I intimidate people by hitting them. Success is not happiness. Sometimes it's just responsibility and pressure. If you can control your fear, it becomes power. One of the secrets to being the strongest is admitting you're not perfect and striving to get better. Training isn't just about winning a match. It's about preparing yourself to face difficulties. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. The temptation to quit will be greatest just before you are about to succeed. Sometimes when people are mean to me, I want to chew their faces off. I try to catch them right on the tip of the nose because I try to punch the bone into the brain. When you think you know everything, you stop learning. Humility is the true source of strength, not pride. In your darkest moments, you'll discover your true self. Growth comes from facing challenges, not avoiding them. I've learned to be humble and appreciate what life has given me. I've been on top of the mountain, and I've been in the valley. Every day is another chance to change your life. When you're in the ring, you don't feel pain. All you feel is your mission. You can't erase your darkness, but you can overshadow it with your light. The best revenge isn't payback, it's becoming a better version of yourself. Life doesn't need perfection, it needs progress. No matter how far you go, never forget where you started. Love is the most powerful force in the world, stronger than boxing. If you can't love yourself, how can you love others? Kindness toward others is a strength, not a weakness. True friends aren't the ones who stick around when you're winning. They're the ones who support you when you're at your lowest. Love and respect are the foundation of all good relationships. Every person needs love, but not everyone knows how to accept it. Sharing is true wealth. Love is a sacrifice that doesn't ask for anything in return. I used to be selfish, but life taught me the value of giving. A life without love is like an endless match. No goals, no victory. I'm a nutcase who happens to be a genius. I might just fade into oblivion. Sometimes when people are mean, I want to eat their faces. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah. I know I'm going to blow one day. My life is doomed the way it is. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm young. I'm handsome. I'm fast, and I'm pretty. My power is discombobulatingly devastating. People think I'm crazy, but crazy people are the ones who make history. Money is my mistress. She's a difficult one, but I love her. I know why they don't like me, because they want to be me. The more I learn about life, the more I realize I don't know. If you don't have the stomach for this game, you don't belong in it. You're not defined by your past, but by how you face it. Life is like boxing. Sometimes you get knocked down, but what matters is how you get back up. When I was young, I already knew that true strength comes from confidence within, not from fists. I'm not afraid of losing. I just don't want to lose at someone else's expense. Failure isn't falling down, it's staying down. Sometimes change is painful, but it's necessary. As long as we persevere and endure, we can get anything we want. I am not the man I was yesterday, and I hope I'm not the man I'll be tomorrow. You can't choose where you come from, but you can choose how to change your future. We are not defined by our past, but by how we face it. Life is like boxing. Sometimes you get knocked down, but what matters is how you get back up. When I was young, I already knew that true strength comes from confidence within, not from fists. Failure isn't falling down, it's staying down. Sometimes change is painful, but it's necessary. As long as we persevere and endure, we can get anything we want. You can't choose where you come from, but you can choose how to change your future. We are not defined by our past, but by how we face it. I used to think I was invincible, but my failures taught me more than my victories ever could. You can't change past mistakes, but they can make you stronger. I can't erase my darkness, but I can overshadow it with my light. In your darkest moments, you'll discover your true self. Success isn't about being perfect. It's about improving every day. The best revenge isn't payback. It's becoming a better version of yourself. Sometimes the biggest battles you fight are the ones within yourself. You're not who you were yesterday, and you don't have to be tomorrow. If you're not humble, it's going to be hard for you to be successful. The more I learn about life, the more I realize I don't know. Greatness comes when you're willing to embrace your hardships. As long as we persevere and endure, we can get anything we want. Sometimes change is painful, but it's necessary. When you stop growing, you start dying. No matter how strong you are, life will humble you if you're not careful. Every fight, whether in life or the ring, is a lesson. Life is like boxing. Sometimes you get knocked down, but what matters is how you get back up. When you think you know everything, you stop learning. Humility is the true source of strength, not pride. You can't escape who you are, but you can choose who you become. Success is built on failure, and failure is built on effort. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's doing what you must despite it. The most important battles in life are often the ones you don't see coming. Don't let fear stop you. It's just a feeling, not a reality. The true measure of a person isn't how they act in good times, but how they handle bad times. True champions are made not in the ring, but in how they live their lives. Life is a fight, but it's worth fighting for. Stay strong, keep growing, and never stop striving for greatness. Remember, it's not about where you've been, but where you're going. Thank you for watching, and keep pushing forward.